Hey people, this is VideoGameStupid. No, this is not Let's Play Resident Evil Outbreak. Much like with the another anime convention recap video we did for last year and this year, I'll be doing the year of conventioning video while playing video game footage, because I really don't feel like going in front of the camera right now. So we're just gonna see me playing Resident Evil Outbreak and probably dying. Well, I'm going to talk about this year's conventioning. Yes, this year is done with. This year is over. 2012 is done. No more conventions for this year. And pretty much, I went to a lot of conventions this year. I went to PAX East, Anime Boston, Colossicon, which is a great one, which was a new one, and it was pretty far away, but it was still worth it. Camp Anime, Kineticon, another anime convention. And that's not even counting the Boston Festival of Indie Games, because I didn't actually go there. I was more like volunteering there and stuff, so I'm not going to count that in the list. But pretty much a list. It's a pretty big list. I mean, I didn't get to go to PAX Prime this year, which is unfortunate because I didn't get my tickets on time. And even if I did, I wouldn't have been able to have the funds to actually travel all the way to Seattle, Washington to go to PAX Prime. But that's all right. There's always next year, and there's always other conventions to go to. So PAX Prime isn't the only convention there is. And, let's see. Who have I not beaten the stage with yet? Or did it Alyssa? I'm not going to try her then. David, you shall be the person we beat the stage with. And we shall enlist the help of Yoko, who can carry a lot of stuff. And, Mark. Normal mode. Alright, so yeah, this year of conning. Well, what I'm going to talk about is basically just I'm just going to talk about what I liked about each convention and what I did not like, and then just rank them all from there. First, to start with PAX East. I did not like PAX East, I'm not going to lie. This year, I enjoyed it last year when I first went there. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I think I got third place last year, but this year, I just did not like it. I mean, the atmosphere didn't feel right. I got my freaking 32GB hard drive, SD card stolen out of my bag when I left it there. No one bothered to give it back to me. It just got stolen there. I kind of got laughed out of the building too, and I was Nemesis, which was kind of sucked. I didn't really like it. I mean, I didn't even get to play Swoozy at Street Fighter 4, and he was just kind of there and stuff, and then he didn't really do anything. He gave me this little lighter thing, this little light thing and stuff, and that was pretty much it when I got there. But I got to take pictures of him and stuff. But other than that, there was no Street Fighter 4. It didn't seem like PAX East was as awesome as last year. I definitely did not like it this year. Now on to Anime Boston. Anime Boston, I enjoyed the hell out of Anime Boston this year. Oh my god, I actually liked it more. I liked it more than PAX East. Last year, PAX East was better. Anime Boston was the worst convention last year. I truly hated Anime Boston last year. I did not like it. It was my first time going to an actual anime convention, which is pretty much different from a video game convention. But this year I went and I enjoyed it. I mean, I got to do so much. This year was a lot of Last year was just a lot of sitting behind the lines and stuff. This year I actually participated in a lot of stuff. This year I actually entered myself into the cosplay chess match, and I actually somehow got in. I wasn't actually a piece in there, but I was still in the cosplay chess, and that was pretty cool to actually be a part of it and stuff, and be able to see what goes on behind the scenes, getting free food, seeing all the crazy antics I went on backstage, and just being able to see how the actual chess matches run and how it's organized. It's pretty interesting. And I enjoyed just being there and stuff, and it was crazy because after the match, everyone just everyone was just "Oh my god, you're so awesome!" I'm like, "Oh, I was only there for 5 seconds. I didn't really do much. All I did was do a small part of the Thriller dance, and all the zombies came out." But everyone loved it though. I definitely loved doing it, and probably if I had a chance to, I'd probably do it again, just to be in cosplay chess, because that was a lot of fun. That was definitely a lot of fun. And I got to meet Odd CL. This year, I met a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people from YouTube. I was able to meet and stuff, or hang out with, or room with, such as Team Guiders at Colossicon. I hung out a lot with Ginyu 2007 at AAC this year, and Camp Anime. And it was a lot of like YouTube interaction, a lot more than like previous years. I guess because like previous years I didn't know who anybody was, and now it's like I know who people are kind of and stuff. So it's like oh yeah, I recognize that guy. I hang out with that guy. It's pretty cool though. But yeah, got to meet Odd CL. He actually he's associated with I'll just wait until she opens the door. He's associated with the Bentley brothers, who make he's a British group of brothers who make like these awesome movies, these awesome crazy movies and stuff. Okay, that was interesting. And Enemy Boss was just a lot better this year. Had a much better time. I don't know what went down at the rave, but something crazy went down at the rave and stuff, but I don't know, I think they like tried covering it up, but whatever. They'll do what they gotta do, I guess. I'm so scared. Shut up, Yoko. Nobody fucking cares about your feelings. You're just a schoolgirl from Japan wearing on panties. Where is Yoko? Yoko. Get over here. Yoko, where are you? God damn it. Oh, there she is. Hey, you, carry this. Thanks. And, Anime Blossom was just a lot more fun this year. And I met this one cosplayer, who I'll talk more about later, but I met this cosplayer who was cosplaying as Rykov or something. And we were talking for a bit. And then, yeah, it was kind of cool, I guess. But anyway, on to... what's next convention? Colossicon. Colossicon was the next convention. Yeah. Pretty much, you know, I planned on probably going. Me and Team Guys have been talking about going for a while. But then the whole entire thing with the situation, if any of you remember that, happened. And that kind of caused us to go to war. I was still determined to go anyway, just so I could beat his ass at the game and take over his channel. But it turns out that, you know what, he saved me on various occasions throughout Colossicon. So, oh shit! So I said no, I'm not gonna do that to his. I'm not gonna take away his channel from him. I'm not gonna, even though I beat him horribly at the ice hockey, whatever the fuck it is. I wasn't gonna be like, oh, your channel's mine now, I'm gonna delete it. No, I still let him live. But all around, I had a lot of fun at Colossicon. Like, normally I just go to cons. I mentioned this in the video already, but I go to cons by myself and stuff, and I just try to hang out with whoever's there. But this time I actually got to hang out with people I already knew, which was kind of different. Not only that, but to hang out. Not only to hang out with just Team Guys, I hung out with his brother. I hung out with Zero. Hung out with T-Hizzle. And it was a lot of fun. I'm trying to concentrate. I'm trying to fucking... oh, God. Get... you bitch. The craziest part, though, I didn't mention this before, but the craziest shit that happened... I might have already mentioned this before. Well, anyway, I'm mentioning it again. On Saturday night, it was basically me and Steve-O and T-Hizzle hanging out, and we were, like, talking to this girl. This really, really cute girl. And it's fucking weird. And then T-Hizzle disappears, and then me, Steve-O, Nick's brother, and Team got his brother and stuff, and the girl go hang out in this random hallway, and we're sitting there, like, laying on the floor talking for hours and hours about random shit. Like, Steve kept asking her, why doesn't she do anal sex? And she kept saying she doesn't want to do it, and a bunch of random crap we were talking about. And we were up to, like, fucking 5 in the morning, just talking about random shit. And I'm just like, it was crazy. Like, it had nothing to... None of the stuff we talked about even had anything to do with anime. Like, it was just, like, random... The randomest thing you can think of that has nothing to do with conventions or anime or anything. Stay up to, like, 5 in the morning. And then eventually ends with the girl fighting over a piece of candy she wanted that Steve took from her. And then she kind of, like, wrestled him to the ground. And she was on top of him. And we're in the middle of the hallway, by the way. This is in the middle of the freaking hotel hallway where anyone could just walk by and be like, what the... And she has him on the ground, and I'm like thinking, well, I might as well do something. So I just kind of sat on her. Yeah, that was definitely a strange. Why do you fucking have that? Fuck. You don't need that. You don't even have that kind of ammo, you stupid bitch. It was a very strange experience, but it was also a very interesting experience. And I probably did mention this before, but I got kissed at least 4 times that whole entire weekend, which is not something I was expecting to happen, but it was definitely awesome. It's like, yay, made out with hot cosplayer chicks at a con. My dream come true has come true. Yay. Yay. Anyway. And then the best part that happened was when fucking Team Ningators was being all stupid and shit, and he forgot his ID. That was awesome. Oh, man. Not his ID, but his badge. His badge with his name on it, and his mom specifically said, right when we got our badges, don't lose it, don't forget about it, don't anything, do not, don't be stupid with it. Oh, fuck you, zombie. Don't forget it, don't put your name on it. I did all of that. I didn't forget about my badge. I didn't forget to put my name on it. Put all the important information, but Nick, he was just like, someone asked him to do a picture and he had to take his badge off because the person didn't want his badge in the picture. So he dropped his badge and then just left it there. And then, oh my god. He loses it. And then we have to get escorted by Mario security to go to the area where he lost it at, and they couldn't find it. And he ended up having, it took like about 2 hours to get the situation fixed. It's kind of ridiculous, but it was so fucking funny. Like, how can you be that? I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, yeah. Colossicon, not too many faults, except for the part where I actually almost drowned and died. Because Steve was all like, oh, you gotta go into the water chute. And I'm like, fuck, no, I'm not doing it. And he's like, do it. I'm like, okay, fine. And then I finally did it, and I almost drowned. Yeah, that pretty much sucked. Other than that, the Colossicon was a fucking awesome con. Like, damn. I enjoyed it. If I can go again next year, I will definitely do it, and it'll be on a different pretenses than the whole entire Team Ningators going to war fiasco thing. It'll be a lot more enjoyable then. Definitely be a lot more enjoyable. And now on to the batteries dying. Fuck. Let's see. How do we fix this? Fuck, I'll keep talking till it dies, and I'll just restart from there. Yeah, Camp Anime. Oh wait, Kineticon. I liked it, but it wasn't as enjoyable as last year. Hey, there's Mark. Alright, he's got plenty of ammo. I didn't enjoy it as much as last year. Like, I didn't. I really didn't. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. It was just something. I think it's because I was running around too much trying to, like, do this and do that. Like, I was running around trying to, like, meet up with the Lava Buster, and I was running around trying to meet up with the MJ cosplayer, the other Michael Jackson cosplayer, and trying to, like, do this and do that. Too much running around. It just kind of makes you, like, all disoriented and makes the con less enjoyable. Plus the atmosphere wasn't as fun as last year, so, I don't know, I didn't enjoy as much as last year, that's all I'm going to say about that. And it was still a fun con. It's better than PAX East, but wasn't as good as Kineticon. I mean, it's Colossicon. Alright, so we need this Unicorn Medal. We got 3 medallions so far, that's pretty good. Just gotta find the other 2. Where the fuck are the other 2 at? Battery's still dying. Yeah, my missing No was supposed to go, but then he ends up not being able to go due to some BS, like, not really BS, but it was kind of like it was kind of a dumb reason. Like, I would be like, wow, you missed a convention for that. Whatever. I think it's because, like, he couldn't drive there, he couldn't find it or something, or I don't know, he had to work or something. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So he had to miss it. And then this brings us on to Camp Anime. That was interesting. I've never been there before, and I didn't really know what to expect, but what I got was, yeah, it was kind of strange. I mean, it wasn't really a good con. I'm not gonna lie. It was interesting, I'll say that. And the first day, I hung out with Missing No, and we went, and not really much happened. I saw like 2 cosplayers there, and I was like, okay, it's a camp, and there's anime, but there's barely any anime there. And then went to second day, and, well, I went to second day. Missing No didn't go to second day. Some other excuse, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember. And that was also fairly... Die! Interesting. Not much, well, a lot more happened, but not as much as I had wanted it to happen. So Camp Anime was kind of like one of those cons. It was the first one, too. I figured it out not too long ago when I talked to one of the people outside at my grocery store of Evil. It was one of the first, it was like the first year of the convention happening for Camp Anime, so it probably explains why there's so much weirdness and problems and whatnot going on with it. And, you know, it might be better next year. Same thing with PAX East. PAX East might be better next year. I mean, I don't know, maybe I enjoyed Anime Boston more than PAX East just because... I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe PAX East... You know, that's the thing, though. Not every convention is going to be good consecutively in a row. Like, you know, the convention may have been awesome last year, but then the next year might be, like, the worst convention ever that you go to that year. So, not everything's going to be exactly the same as every year. Like, so many factors involved. Just change conventions can change how you feel about it. So next year, I might have enjoyed Colossicon so much, but then this year I might have enjoyed Colossicon so much, but then next year it might be like the worst con ever. It's kind of crazy as that happens with conventions. Things are constantly changing and moving and stuff. Gah! What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Camp Anime. Yeah, I didn't even go to third day because I couldn't make it there. I had work, and I kind of like intersected with Camp Anime, and I said, you know what? It's not even worth it. There's no way to be able to get back home in time for work, and I don't have a ride back to my house anyway, so it's like, I'm just gonna not even go. So yeah, I can't really talk much about Camp Anime. I didn't really attend all 3 days. But it was interesting. It was like a work in progress, I think. I got to hang out with Ginyu 2007 there, like I mentioned before. I got to hang out with him a little bit in there. And as well as Ozzy, Dr. Insano cosplayer, Doctor Who cosplayer. I hang out with him a little bit there too. And it wasn't bad, but alright. We're going to talk about the next convention. I'm not going to talk about the Boston Festival of Indie Games because I didn't actually participate. But what I will talk about is that when I was volunteering there was this one girl there. She was super fucking hot. She was super, super, super fucking hot. She was fine. Very fine. And, you know, we were talking for a bit. She was talking about how she came from Wisconsin or Ohio. I can't remember where she came from, but she was talking about how she went to conventions there, like anime conventions. You know, kind of talking about conventions and stuff. It was cool. And, you know, I thought we were hitting it off pretty well. And then this old guy, this probably got like in his 40s or something, you know, he starts like hitting on her and stuff. And then like by the end of the night, like when they're doing like the whole entire like the independent gaming voting contest awards thing they were doing, like, you know, she completely forgot about me and stuff, and it was like same with the old guy, and I was just like, oh, I'm left alone now. I was like, damn, I had this really hot girl stolen away from me by a 40-year-old dude. But you know what, the whole entire the thing that you didn't see though, independent game festival, is that there's like this little not really little, but it's like this LARPing LARPing group that comes there every week, I guess. And they LARP there and play games. And they're playing this game called Patrol. Basically, you have like these little Nerf guns, and you run around and you like shoot people. And then if you get shot, you have to respawn back. And honestly, the best part of the con, the Boss Fest of Indie Games, wasn't the actual con itself, because I didn't like play any of the independent games. The best part of the con was the LARPing group, and it wasn't even part of the con. They just happened to be there at the same night. Like after the con ended, I was like, "Oh, what are you guys doing?" They're like, "We're playing Patrol." I'm like, "Can I join?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I joined that, and it was just like 2 to 3 hours of just nonstop fun and madness. It was the most fun I've had in ages. Like seriously, it was fucking fun. And they had my contact information on and they like send me emails about stuff, but I usually can't make it because it's all the way in Boston and stuff, but if I can make it there, then I definitely will try to make it there again, because that was a lot of fun. Like, just playing Patrol and just going for the hallways, dodging people's bullets and running by and just being like, ah! Being all snake-like, that was fun. That was fun. That's not something you really do at cons, though. Not a lot of cons do that kind of stuff, because I guess it's like a safety issue, but they were doing it here, and there's a LARPing group, so that was the best part of the con. Something that had nothing to do with the con. And that's kind of rare. Like, usually, when you're at a con, usually the most fun things happen at the con, but the most fun thing that happened at this convention was kind of outside the boundaries of it. Just kind of interesting. What the hell am I supposed to do now? Fuck. I'm confused. Oh yeah! Yeah, that's right. The, that thing. That, whatchamacallit. Whatever it's called. And Boston Festival of Indie Games, and after that was, what was next? There's so many cons, and it happened so long ago, it's hard to remember. I'm getting old. Yeah, help me try to figure out what con I'm supposed to... Alright. The video stopped on me. I don't know where it left off at, but I'm gonna keep going. Alright. No, don't pick me up! I'm gonna shoot him! Oh my god. God damn it. No! Alright, next con I'm gonna talk about is another anime convention. That was interesting. It was strange. I'm not gonna lie, it was very different. I don't think I want to volunteer again. Cause like, I mean, although it was fun at first volunteering, it kind of quickly became like, oh, this is work. I don't want to go to convention to work. I want to go to convention to have fun. And this is like kind of turning into work, and that's not fun at all. Not at all. How did I figure out the combination? Shit. Definitely not fun being at a con and working, because, you know, I was like taking pictures for the con, and then you have to like take pictures. You have to go to different. You have to, even if you don't want to go to like a certain event, you have to go there just to take pictures of it. And it's like, it wasn't bad. I mean, the people are nice and all. Like the people, like the work in the volunteering section were nice and stuff. But it's just like, volunteering itself is kind of like, it's kind of a drag. Well, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it next year. Next year when I go to AEC, I'm just gonna like stop picking me up. Fucking Christ. Next year when I go to AEC, I'm just gonna like go there as a attendee and just take as many pictures as I want and can and fuck. Wait for the door. Goddamn. But yeah, a lot of participation happened. Like, such as doing the cosplay chess, volunteering. I was just more active. Like, I was just doing more things. Like, normally I'm just, like, kind of, like, in the background. Just being like, okay, that's cool. All the things that they're doing is pretty cool. I kind of wish I could do it, though. But then this year, it's more like, oh, I'm actually doing the things I thought that everybody else is doing was really cool last year. That's actually pretty fucking awesome. If that makes any sense, it probably didn't, but that's okay. It'll make sense in due time. Maybe. Give me that or herb. Yeah, give me that, thanks, bitch. What the hell am I supposed to do now? Oh god! Smoke! I hate when that happens. I'm trying to figure out where that fucking thing is at. Ah! Ah! Oops, I wasted a wrench. Oh wow. What's over here? What's this? You stupid fucking asshole! Why do you always pick it up? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Christ. Yeah, a lot of participating. A lot of just doing more things and just being like the cameraman, like I think I'm like the unofficial cameraman of cons because I just take fucking camera footage of anything I can find, just walking through the hallways. And it ends up being like a 40-hour long video of just one day of a con. But this year is more like, okay, let's actually do things as opposed to just being the unofficial cameraman. So that was cool. Maybe next year I'll try to like do a lot more participation in events. Like, I think I want to do cosplay deathmatch next year. Possibly in my K-Dash costume. I don't know. I really don't know. I have to figure it out when that time comes, but now to just rank everything. There are 6 cons I went to this year, so that means it's going to be 7 cons actually. Let's see. PAX East Anime Boston, Colossicon, Kineticon, Camp Anime, and then AAC, not counting the Boston Festival of Independency, because that really should not count, because that was a one-day con first of all, and I wasn't even like actually there. I was like I was volunteering. Stop picking me up! I'm trying to get to the fucking door. Fucking piece of fucking ass. Okay. 6th place has to go to PAX East. PAX East was just I left a bad taste in my mouth. It was just I didn't like it. I did not like it. Alright. Give me that. Oh my god. Where the hell is this fucking... Where the hell is the last... Why can't we find that clue? This is like Scooby-Doo. Where's the clue? Yeah, PAX East. 6th place. 6th place. Last place. Maybe it'll be better next year. It better be better next year. Hopefully it'll be better next year. I didn't really like it. It seemed like the douchebag tendency was a lot higher than usual. That's the real main problem. Douchebag tendency. Douchebags suck. Alright, and the 5th place. Camp Anime. Camp Anime was just like, I don't even know. I mean, they tried, but it just, I don't know. Like, it rained, and then it got to the point where, like, most of the panels were closed down. And I know they tried, but it was will I go again next year? I don't know. I mean, it's only like, it's a very short drive from me, but I don't even know if I want to take the short drive just to go there. That's the thing. Hopefully next year they'll get their stuff together, they'll be more organized, and overall just be a much better con. For the sake of everybody. For the sake of everybody. Oh, fuck. Alright, give me that. Shut up. Alright, give me your stick. Alright, give... Yes! I'll give you back my man. Give me back the Magnum. Alright, let's go. Time to figure out where the fuck this last place is. Yeah, hopefully they'll get their shit together next year and it'll be a lot better. I don't know, I really don't know. All I know is that I only went 2 days. And 4th place. That's a tricky one. It's a really tricky one. 2236. Okay, I know the code now. Let's check all this other stuff. So, liquor. Monster. It's a monster. No, it wasn't picking you up. Fuck. 4th place. I'll just leave the Magnum there, and hopefully nobody picks it up. Don't fucking touch the Magnum! The fuck? Give me that. What? I didn't... The hell? No! Christ! Don't fucking touch the Magnum! Fuck! 2236. Remember that, people. 4th place. Huh. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a cross between it's a toss up between Kineticon and AAC. That's what I'm gonna say right now. Kineticon and AAC. One of those will be 4th. The other one will be 3rd place. Because right now, they both. Neither of them were as enjoyable as last year, but they both weren't, terrible cons either. They're both still pretty fun cons for the most part. That's a tough one. I'm gonna have to say, because I did forget to mention it. My cousin was there, and she decided to pretty much invite herself, and it kind of like made me like a nervous wreck, pretty much. And it was terrible because I'd be like, okay, I feel like I'm being watched every single moment, every single second of the day, pretty much. I feel like I'm being watched. You know that song? It always feels like somebody's watching me. That's what it felt like when I was at AAC. And not in a good way. I felt like I was being spied on by my cousin or something, and she was going to report stuff to my mom or something to try to stop me from going to cons. That's what it felt like the whole entire weekend. I don't really think that was the case, but, it kind of still felt that way. So AAC would be 4 for that reason, just for that reason alone. Kineticon you know, I was by myself and I was able to just do whatever and stuff. Not that I was doing anything bad or anything, but just didn't feel like I was being constantly like hawk-eyed or anything. So for those reasons, 4th place goes to AAC, and then 3rd place goes to Kineticon. Alright, yeah. Yeah, we're beating the stage. And then 2nd place. Ooh.
It'll take at least an hour to get through a space this narrow. Use this to keep in touch with
Is he trying to say she has a narrow ass?
but the signal should get through if I'm close by.
I don't know. 2nd place toss up between Anime Boston and Colossicon. Anime Boston, much more enjoyable than last year. I participated a lot more. They did a lot more things. They had cosplay deathmatch. That was pretty interesting. I met that awesome Rykov / Prussia cosplayer, which was awesome. Just because it was. It definitely was awesome. Just for that reason. Cosplay chess. Got to participate in that. Got to meet Odd CL. But Colossicon, got to hang out with Team guys and all his whole entire crew. Played ninjas so much that it was ridiculous. I played ninjas way too much that day. Wait, what was she talking about? She was talking about something. I don't even fucking know. There's some healing items. You have something I want. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go outside. I think we're done now at this stage. I think we're pretty much done. All I have to do is wait. Oh God! Get away from him. What the hell is this for? I don't even care about that. Film A. That does not seem important. Let's move on. Let's heal ourselves. Get this red herb. And what else if I poke that? Nothing happens. Second place has to go to Anime Boston. Although I loved it, I enjoyed Anime Boston so much this year that it was like probably like the best con I went to this year. Oh, you didn't miss too much, but yeah. Anyway, second place goes to Anime Boston just because. Although I enjoyed Anime Boston so much, and you know, I felt so at home. Got to actually participate in cosplay chess, which I wasn't really not expecting. And Masquerade was probably the best Masquerade I've seen of any con. Seriously. But, who's this? Oh, they're both dying. Sweet. Oh God, now I'm dying. Not anymore. Alright, get up, Yoko. Get the fuck up. No, Yoko. You don't die, Yoko. Sorry, guys. Do something. Colossicon. Got to actually hang out with Team Ningators. Had a great time. The con was just all around. It was just a great con. Like, you had so much to do. You know, there's the actual convention, obviously, but then there's like the water park, there's the resort, there's the zoo. I didn't get to go to the zoo, but there was still a zoo there. I mean, there was so much to do. I didn't even get to. That means there was way too much to do. I didn't even get to go to the zoo. What are you trying to get me? Thanks. Am I out? Nope. One more bullet left. Alright, where's... Did I miss him? Alright, nobody die. Jesus Christ, how many are there? God. Stop coming. Get off of him. Oh, did Mark just die? Yeah, he did. Oops. Are you dying, Yoko? Oh, shit. She's not dead. Alright, let's get you up. Come on, reload faster! Yeah, shoot. Use your woman hands. Ah! Ah! No! Oh, fuck. Shit. What else do I don't have my gun anymore. Shit! Yoko! Do something! Oh my god, yes! Yes! Oh! Oh! That was fucking close. Oh my god. I thought I was done for. Alright, in conclusion, Colossicon. Oh yeah, that's pretty much a big reason too. I got kissed 4 times. That's a pretty big reason why I got first place. I was so not expecting that. Just all the crazy shenanigans that went on, like the. Oh, I can't remember. The Tina guy's losing his ID. Or that game of spin the ball that was going on at Steve interrupting. He's all like, you can't play video games, stupid. You're underage, even though I'm like not underage. And I was just like, whatever. I'm not underage. And then even when we fought, even me and Steve on Sunday, me and Steve fought that we had gotten abandoned and left behind by all teaming guys and all his crew and his mom, and then I almost drowned. That was still pretty fun too. That was definitely a fun experience. So that's why Colossicon, even though it was much smaller than cons like PAX East or Anime Boston, it was definitely smaller, but it didn't detract from how fun it was. It was definitely an enjoyable con. And it was fun actually being able to hang out with people I already knew and just hang out at the con and just playing Ninja and doing what the fuck ever, basically. Just being able to do whatever the fuck you felt like doing. If you felt like eating a sandwich, there was bread there. There was always bread there. There was always enough food that you wouldn't have to worry about starving, basically. Which is probably one of the big problems at cons, because usually when I go there, I don't bring enough food, or all I bring is Pop-Tarts, and end up starving. I didn't have to worry about starving there. I was always well fed, which is definitely a nice change from just being starving to death and almost like dead by the end of the con. The train ride wasn't fun. But you know what? Despite the train ride, the con was fun. That's all that matters. This has been a year of conning video. I know it is very, very shitty. My mind is muddled, is very, very muddled right now. Because I'm trying to like concentrate on this project for school and whatnot, and I just felt like doing this before, the year ended. And while there's like time for me to do it, because I have to be to work in like an hour. And I know it's been like really, really. I seem really, really unattentive, but that's because the reasons just stated. Plus, I was playing Resident Evil Outbreak, which requires a lot of attention anyway. But that was a year of conning. Bottom line is, 6th place goes to PAX East, 5th place goes to Camp Anime, 4th place goes to another anime con, 3rd place goes to Kineticon, 2nd place goes to Anime Boston, and then 1st place goes to Kineticon. Colossicon. I get them confused. Kineticon, Colossicon, they sound way too similar. And they happen like a month apart, so that makes it even more confusing, so... Colossicon is the one where Team Guys was at. Kineticon is the one that I went to last year, and that was at the 1st place last year, basically. But that was another year, and of conning has gone by. It went by really fast, but it was... Yeah, it went by really fast. That was kind of a shocker. It went by really, really fast. Hopefully next year won't go by as fast, and hopefully it'll be even more cons to go to. Anyway, this has been VideoGameStupid, talking about conventions and crap and stuff. And we'll see y'all next time in some other video. See you later. And that ass.